Faithfulness in our generation means clinging to the word no matter how loud the lies become. Next, we look in verses 2 and 3. And the woman said to the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the tree in the garden. But God said, you shall not eat of the fruit of the tree that is in the midst of the garden, neither shall you touch it, lest you die. And at first glance, it might seem like Eve gave the correct answer to the question. But when you look closely at the details and what she's saying, what you'll notice is the impact of the serpent's deception. Because she inadvertently misrepresents God's generosity and actually misquotes his command. Richard Phillips, in his commentary, actually points out that Eve, her response reveals 4 ways that she distorted God's word. The first one is she minimized the privilege that God had granted. In Genesis 12:16, God said, you may surely or freely eat of every tree of the garden. But notice she says, we may eat of the fruit of the tree in the garden, the trees in the garden. Notice the difference. It's really subtle, but it's important. She omits the word freely. What this does is it diminishes God's generosity. When God originally gave the command, he said, you may surely eat of every tree in the garden. The word surely or freely emphasizes not just permission, but joyful abundance in divine generosity. You can have all you want. Eve's omission strips away that tone of divine kindness and makes God's command sound more restrictive than it actually was. This subtle shift diminishes the picture of God as a loving provider and instead frames him more as a rule giver rather than a generous father. Minimizing God's blessing is one of the first steps towards resenting his boundaries. I don't know about you, but oftentimes when I find my attitude slipping, I recognize that I have forgot to remember all the blessings that God has lavished upon me.